Right. So on the very last topic we can talk about, which is full on
Here we go.
fuel.
Here we go. Here we go.
So if anybody has been realizing or noticing, every time when we are about to say spoilers, we at least give a disclaimer because we want to give a little bit of a so-called respect, like for people who actually are into it and they don't want to spoil their experience, so to speak. So now, my question to you: what is your feelings towards people who have no disregard on spoiling everything and making your experience like now you cannot get excited on watching and experiencing it yourself?
Honestly, they are just the scum of the earth.
Elaborate.
You know, okay, you see, the thing is, when it comes to people who love spoiling movies, TV shows, and whatnot, others, the worst, I mean, the thing is, you have already spoiled it for everybody, knowing the fact that now social media is a very strong platform to like
Mm,
promote anything, do anything, show anything.
mm.
And you blatantly do it without any fucking remorse. And after that, if people question you, you'll be like, "Oh, it's just a spoiler."
Oh,
Why are you making such a big fuss about it?
yeah.
No,
that
you
that
fucking chibai.
that gets me, man, all the time, man. Oh my god, that answer. Mm.
The one that okay, what happened is there's this particular individual that we all know who he or she is.
Mm-hmm.
Avengers Endgame and Game of Thrones were out around the same time.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Mm.
we have our dear Mr. Tony Stark that decides to leave us and the
Mm.
MCU
Mm.
by dying in Avengers Endgame.
Mm.
Some asshole decides to post it on social media and say
Mm.
that, oh, um, Rob Stark dies, Ned Stark dies, nobody cries. But when Tony Stark dies, the whole world cries. And it was on the same fucking day that I'm supposed to go and watch Avengers Endgame.
and
And I
you
saw
you
that damn post. It
and it was
just,
on your news feed, unfortunately.
unfortunately, yes.
I
And the
see.
thing is, not only on my Facebook newsfeed, it was Insta story. It was,
Oh, really? Okay.
yeah, he posted on his Insta story as well. Like,
uh,
so I got
like.
really, really upset. So
Mm,
I went into the cinema of telling myself, like, shit, I know what's gonna happen.
mm,
So watching it, when the thing happens, it didn't hit me as hard as how it should.
mm.
But I think if I didn't know that he was gonna die, I think it would hit me really, really hard.
Harder.
Harder, yeah.
Yeah, understandable. Like
And this
you.
piece of shit, not only did he spoil Avengers Endgame, he has been spoiling Game of Thrones season 8 the
Mm.
whole fucking time.
Oh my goodness.
US released Game of Sunday night for them, which is Monday morning for us, which is
Mm-hmm.
working time for us.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And this bitch ass guy doesn't have to work or I don't know what. He
It
lives
seems
in
to be very free.
Singapore. He seems to be super fucking free. Decides to spoil it. Every Monday he decides to spoil it. And the thing is, I used to think like, shit, am I the only one? Then I heard from you, I heard from another friend, Subhash, and
Mm.
everybody say that it's the same fucking idiot that's been spoiling this thing for. So the next logical thing that to do is to remove him from my social media because he obviously don't respect people's appreciation for TV series and movies and all. So he can be the nicest. You can be the nicest guy ever. But if you're a little weasel and decides to spoil something for me or anyone else, you might as well just die in hell and have fun with the devil. It's been something that's been, inside for a really long time. So
I hope you have
I
your
think,
release.
yes, I definitely had my release. I think it would be even worse if uh like I keep going at it. I'm
But I
actually
mean,
controlling myself.
but to be honest, like, I mean, apart from this individual that you and I have come across, like, um it's pretty rampant lah. Like some people just could not stop themselves
Mm.
or even consider others. Like it, like, would selfish be the correct word? What do you think?
Selfish and ignorant, I guess.
Mm.
I mean, the thing is, sometimes not everyone have the the time to just like, oh, this thing is out, let's
Mm.
go do it, that kind of thing. Like
Yeah.
even now, Stranger Things season 3,
Mm.
I haven't really got the chance to like sit down and really go and watch it because
Yeah.
so many TV series that's backlog and I need to
Yeah.
finish it
Mm.
thing.
Mm.
So, you know, it really boils down to individual. I mean, if you really respect everybody's, uh, like fascination for TV and all,
Enjoyment lah in the end.
you know, like example, like for Sonam, my wife, she Game of Thrones is really like her go-to,
Mm.
for like to comfort her or to something that she really enjoy.
Mm.
Like for me, it can be like my band, my music, and
Mm.
so to spoil something like that for a person who appreciates the show as such is really disgusting. And the thing
Mm.
is, to make it as if like, oh, it's nothing, it makes it even worse. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So yeah, if anyone listening to this, if you decide to be a fucking dumbass and
Mm.
decides to spoil something, please think twice.
I suppose like I have come across posts where like they there are people who just blatantly spoil things and just leak out information just like that, and then there are those who try their best not to spoil too much but actually amp you up to make you excited to watch. I appreciate those people who actually try their best to not
Exactly.
spoil too much, but they know and respect enough that if their friends were to saw that post, they feel hyped, and then they
Mm,
like actually look forward and then experience the what they are about to watch themselves. And
mm.
I really give thanks to people who actually make that effort. But
Yeah, exactly.
again, um I I don't know if I am at the same anger level as you are right now, but I'm pretty sure from what you said, I'm sure you had to endure that. I don't know how long,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
yeah, but because I did saw the Avengers one was a bit later, the post I saw a bit later, but the Game of Thrones one I saw like
Mm,
literally barely a
mm,
day went by. Something
mm,
really posted because I look at the time. I was like, oh wow, this fella okay.
mm. Exactly.
Like okay, if it's like a week after the episode air
Yeah,
and
then
you want
that's
okay,
totally okay.
still okay. I still wouldn't appreciate
Mm,
reading something like that, but whatever, like a week pass by, okay lah. But
mm,
some people just cannot resist. I don't know, they is it a psychological thing, like they want to be the center of like the ni yeah,
yeah,
like
exactly.
like, oh, I'm the one with the information, look blah. Like people just can't stop themselves from doing that.
Yeah.
So so
I
your
think
your
it's.
most
I honestly think it's a sickness.
so
A
your most
sickness that no
aggressive,
medication can cure.
yeah, your solution or medication towards that thing is just unfriend and just
Just
like
die. That's all.
just
There's no
like
medication or anything that can save her.
alright, so like the Avengers thing was that got you triggered for sure. But was
Yeah,
there
that
like
was like the last straw for me. I mean, before that, the Game
mm,
of Thrones ones were fine, but
mm,
the Avengers one, like, I'm what done with this shit.
but what before that was do you can you recall anything is up to that level of spoilers for you?
Mm,
Like years back or what? Have you ever encountered something like that?
I mean,
Or this is
over the
like the first?
years,
Mm,
definitely, there. I mean, because we have come to an age where social media, like I said, is a very strong platform, and
mm,
everybody is just a keyboard warrior trying to
mm, mm,
beat their chest and like, hey, look at me, kind of thing, attention seeking and
mm,
whatnot.
mm,
That I mean, the example of the guy that we know is
mm,
just one of it. There are like probably millions of them out there,
mm,
doing the same thing as well. But I guess it's pretty hard to avoid such thing. But I mean, if you can avoid, you avoid. If you can't avoid, then I mean, deal with it.
yeah, the most drastic thing you can do is just stay off internet the whole day.
Mm.
Then that one like
You see, that's the funny thing is we have come to a point of time that we cannot go offline. You know what I mean?
mm, unless you're so busy at work lah, then probably you won't look at your phone. So
Yeah, exactly. But even though like nowadays, like sometimes
yeah, mm.
unconsciously, we just like flip our phone, our Instagram,
Yeah,
just like,
true.
shit, spoiler, that's it, game
Mm.
over, kind of thing.
Some random jackass on his Insta story like, oh my god, this guy.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm pretty
So
sure you had
that
that a lot.
yeah, so many men. I should remove so many of these.
But I don't know, like some of them, I guess, like we, I can't say for sure, like how long have they, like for example, watch Game of Thrones, but they are in there for the hype train.
Mm, mm. Yeah.
So that even annoys me more, man.
Yeah, exactly. That is another group of people that actually annoys the shit out of
Mm,
me. First,
yeah.
people who spoils like movies and all. Second, people who jump on the hype train. Like,
Mm,
they don't really know shit about like okay, let's
mm,
let's use Game of Thrones as an example.
mm,
I've known of this person that were actually like, oh, I'm gonna catch up on Game of Thrones. Next thing you know, like the person act as if like she or he, you know, um knows every single bit about the show
no all
and
be
try.
all. Mm,
Yeah.
mm,
But the thing is, that the person is just another one that it jumps on the hype train.
yeah.
And, like he will comes up, the person will just come up to you and be like, "Hey, have you watched it yet? Hey, have you done it yet?"
Mm.
That that kind of people annoys the fuck out of me also. Lah.
For those who are like listening right now, I mean, let's be clear. We're not trying to be on the high horse like we are
Mm.
the
No, 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 no.
representation. It's not that. It's just that like for me and Fias, we like even in our like close circle of friends, we are both the ones that talk mostly on the show because we like the show a lot.
Yeah.
And even Sonam, Fias's wife, is like really avid viewer of the show.
Mm,
So like in a sense, we kind of like understand like why we like it. Like
mm,
like there are certain aspects of the show where it makes us like want to know the story development and all that stuff, like the law
mm,
and all that. So it's like not trying to be on a high horse. It's just that we love the show. It's a show to watch where we put a little bit of a passion in it. Some people put more, some people put certain amount of passion to it, and every aspect is what they look out for lah. That's what we do. So for people who suddenly like in it for about a week, a
mm.
month, and then suddenly like oh now the show's over, then suddenly no news. So
Exactly.
so like unfortunately every show has it. Every movie, even
Every
Marvel,
movie,
yeah,
every TV series,
yeah,
everything. They have
mm,
this kind of out there. It is kind of people out there as well.
yeah. It just happens. It annoys us. So,
Annoys the shit out of me.
yeah. But I guess like season 8 got a bit of ups and downs, more downs than up. I don't know about you, but
You know what? We're gonna have one episode that we purely talk about Game of Thrones.
yeah, sure. I look forward to it.
Cause
I don't know. I feel that season 8 should have a bit more episodes. Because the 8 episodes I don't think was enough.
I felt
Mm.
that, yeah, I mean, it wasn't a good closure.
Yeah, that's the word I would agree with you.
Yeah, it wasn't a good
Mm.
closure at all. Like at the end
Mm.
of it, you don't feel satisfied.
Mm. But
Like
that battle was, I think, definitely the most favorite out of the whole season. That I think that was the only the not really anti climax.
mm,
The part where the Night King fell,
oh yeah, yeah,
um,
yeah.
slightly abrupt. So, uh, but yeah, let's save it for another time. But
I mean, the thing is,
mm,
if I mean, I know that we are talking about spoiler idiots now, but
mm,
uh, Game of Thrones, like if they wanted to end it in a really fast, abrupt way, I think in recent years, like the past year or so, the one TV series that I know ended really fast, but they did it okay. I mean, they did it well. Was Ash versus Evil Dead?
that lasted about was it 3 seasons or was it 2 seasons?
Was it three seasons? Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So that actually, like, even the third season, you know and you feel that it's rushed, but they rush it in a way that they end it properly. You know what I
Mm,
mean?
yeah, but
So
yeah.
after
Mm,
like after the last episode, Ash versus Evil Dead, I didn't feel. I mean, I felt like, oh, you're gonna miss the whole Bruce Campbell groovy,
he's
you
old, man.
know,
He's
yeah,
old. Mm,
Xenobites and whatnot. But they gave a proper send off, lah.
mm.
But this one,
But the Deadads are still creepy as shit, man.
yeah.
Like that
Did I
white
say
eye.
Xenobites?
Yes, you know what is Hellraiser, sir.
Oh shit!
Wow, the new Hellraiser. Ooh,
Oh yeah,
ooh,
we'll talk about it
man.
also. Oh my god, it
Ugh.
felt
So I need to understand